Oh my God, they can see us now on
Are we?
episode 27 of the Living Force podcast. Now
Kind of.
in video form and audio form. I, as always, am one of your hosts, Eric Eilerson, and with me in person for the 27th time, because you're never recordings after all, is Dr. Corey Helton.
What's up? What's up? As I drink some drink.
And
almost choked there,
Dr.
buddy.
I did, yes.
Guys, we're ruining it. Matt edits all this out usually, but now it's Dr. Charles Hankel.
Hi, I am also here too, live with all of you on video.
Oh my gosh. Welcome, everyone. As we are recording this, this is the night of Monday, October 21st, 2019. If you're
Big
listening
day,
to
big
this
day.
in the future years. Normally, you all would not hear our voices until Thursday of this week, but we got a new schedule because Corey was like, hey, guys, what if we did video? And we're like, oh, sure. Why not?
Mistake.
It was already a mistake. So on this week's episode, we are going to be on video here. We are going to kind of run you through our new schedule. We're going to talk you through some Patreon stuff. And then the second half of this episode is going to be all based around a little trailer that's going to be released later tonight. During a Monday Night Football game, they are releasing the final trailer for episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, which I'm sure if you're listening to this in audio, you have already seen at least 18 times by now. We will be reacting live for the first time. We will all watch it together, and we will take our time freaking out, I assume.
Yes, absolutely freaking out. So we haven't really talked about a whole lot about how we're going to bridge like the audio show with the video show. So if you're listening to the podcast via audio, you may have missed the memo that we are changing to sort of live video sort of stuff, I guess. And that doesn't change anything about the audio. You're still listening.
Nope.
So
The only thing that you're missing is, as the chat says, Corey's marvelous beard.
it is.
You guys can now, if you tune in on Mondays, you can see it
My
live.
Obi-Wan beard, it is, been working on it. This is the
Don't you dare compare that to Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, this is my no, ma'am, I am not too young to deliver your baby beard.
Oh, that's important.
I need one of those.
Yes, you do.
After she
Charles.
has the baby, she needs to know which one to smack, right?
That's right. That's right.
Well, if you want to tune in to keep seeing Corey's beards every week, we will be streaming ideally every single Monday evening. And the audio podcast that you listen to every week will be coming to you on Friday, I believe, because early access to the podcast will be on Thursday. Now, early access is not something we have ever talked about before because it is included in our Utini Patreon tiers. So I wanted to use that completely natural segue to talk about that. Corey, man, we put a lot of work into these tiers.
Yeah, man, we sure did. We have a lot of work put into Patreon, and you guys surprised us when you told us that, hey, we like what you're doing, we like the show. You guys found us out of nowhere. We've been giving a lot of our Patreons regular shout-outs on the show, so we thought we'd put some work into it, and we have some really cool stuff to announce officially tonight. Live on the show. Now, if you are not interested in Patreon, I'm sorry that you get to hear us just shill about how we're going to be doing cool stuff on Patreon for the next few minutes. But, for as little as $1 to $5 a month, you can get a lot of really cool extra content. And we're going to go into that.
Absolutely. So how this next portion of the show is going to work, we're going to go through each Patreon tier. They've got their own names. They've got their own perks. They've got their own artwork, which we will describe to you because I didn't pull up those pictures. And then if you don't care about all that, or if you were already on Patreon and happy at your level of support, you can skip ahead to the member break and the trailer breakdown, which we'll be doing later on in this episode. But first of all, Charles, I'm going to throw it to you, man. What is the first level of Patreon people can help support us here at the Living Force?
Yeah, so the first level is just what we like to call the Utini tip jar. It's just $1, and you will get, essentially access to this. You can always tune in live with us, and we would just appreciate that essentially very minor contribution.
You get
Yeah,
nothing
it's like a thank
except
you.
our beautiful faces for
Yeah.
$1 whole per month. This is what you get.
Absolutely.
Is us.
It's just being like, hey, thanks, man, and we're like, thank you.
Yes,
which is great.
The lowest Patreon tier is really gets you access to our Patreon page. We have some cool stuff that we'll share with everybody on Patreon. So there's not a whole lot of bonus content with that, which is why maybe the second tier is maybe sort of the best introductory area to get into, which is the $2 per month tier. This is the Jedi Initiate. This gets you early access to the podcast. Like Eric said, we're going to try to be a little more rigid with our schedule. We record on Mondays, do our live show. The audio podcast is going to be released on Fridays. If you are part of the Jedi Initiate tier, you will get early episodes of our audio cast. So you get the cleaner, better looking, the one hiding Corey's ugly beard version.
It's better looking by being a non-visual podcast.
That's right.
That
Exactly.
makes it better looking.
Exactly. So you only get to hear us.
Yeah, and then you also get to hear Matt's edits. You get to hear the Utini member breaks, the awesome intros that get custom made every single week. So don't get me wrong, we love you all hanging out on Mondays live with us. We're very excited to have this keep on going.
Yeah.
But if you want to listen to us on your commute and you want to hear all that little clean audio stuff,
Sure.
that will get you that.
And we should
level.
clarify that not every single episode will be a live video, right? Like when we do author
Very true.
interviews and things that need to be exclusively regulated, we don't want to put authors on the spot in which they would maybe say something that they would regret. Or
exactly.
maybe they say something that they weren't supposed to reveal because of a non-disclosure agreement, which does happen from time to time. And, you know, we are honorable here at Utini, so we would never release anything like that. But if we did it live, it would just be out there immediately, right? So we will probably, you know, unless an author agrees to it way ahead of time, we will probably continue to do our author interviews in a private, non-live setting. But our Patreon Tier 2 Jedi Initiates will get those early. So
Exactly. And now the third level of Patreon is where I think it starts getting really kind of cool. This is our Guardian of the Wills level. You're going to be some Baze and Sherwood action going on. You're going to get extra shows. Absolutely. Now, we have teased this a bit as time goes on, but tonight we can officially announce, confirm all these things about 2 extra shows that are going to be coming your way through the Living Force and Utini. The first one is a show called Legends Look Back by a bunch of our friends here at Utini. They are going to be going through one Legends book every 2 weeks or so. I think we're starting the schedule. And it's going to be a Patreon exclusive show. So if you're at the Guardian of the Wills level, you're going to get 2 shows a month that are going through some awesome Legends books, some history of the books, some plots, some reviews, because we don't really go into a lot of Legends on this show.
that's right.
You know?
That's right. We're kind of mostly focused on canon and Legends looks back. I can't even talk. Man, what is in this already? Jeez, it is an early night already. Legends look back is essentially going to try to be what we have done with the canon roundtables. It's going to kind of be that with Legends. Our good friends on the team, Jared Mays, and one of our producers, Freddie, is going to be kind of leading this, or going to be leading the show. And they've done some test stuff already, and it's really cool. I'm really excited for it. The quality is definitely there. Like it puts us to shame that that's where they started, because we didn't start that good when we started.
Yeah, but we're the free show. So
That's right.
just bear that in mind.
That's right.
Now, the second show is going to be hosted by the 3 of us, or 2 or the 3 of us, depending on time. And this is, I got to be honest, my personal favorite thing that we're doing. It's called Bounty Hunt. This is going to be the after show for things like The Mandalorian, like the new Clone Wars season. Basically, any new Star Wars content that doesn't really fit in the Living Force, it isn't book related, Bounty Hunt is going to cover it. So after each new episode of The Mandalorian, we're going to chat for a bit. We're not going to talk about it beforehand. We're just going to go in live, kind of off the cuff, or shoot from the hip, if you will, because it's a freaking Western.
That's right.
And we're going to talk about that because, I mean, again, we asked you guys what you wanted, and extra shows about things like Clone Wars and Mandalorian, the Cassian show, Kenobi, all that stuff is going to be Patreon
Right.
exclusive at the Guardians level.
Now, these shows are both fully designed, like, from scratch, right? Legends Look Back is a standalone. Hello, Ray. She's here. I think the pizza guy is here.
Now,
hey, pizza guy.
all of our dogs can make an appearance on the podcast.
All right, come here. I have to hold the dog because she will try to attack the pizza man. All right, calm down, Ray. This is what you get with the live show. She's freaking out. Yeah, so both of these shows, Legends. All right, somebody else is going to talk.
All right, both these shows are created from the ground up, right? So Legends Look Back is made by Jared and Freddie's kind of brainchild. It is not a Living Force production. It is a Utini production, so all these podcasts will go under the Utini banner.
Right.
But they're going to be different vibes. I mean, Legends Look Back is going to sound different from Living Force. Bounty Hunt is going to sound different than Living Force because they're going to be a whole different kind of format, a whole different kind of content.
Right.
Yep.
And we hope to bring those to you. Honestly, Bounty Hunt is going to be dependent on as much content comes out, and we may have screwed ourselves with that as the months go on.
Yeah, we will see. Yeah, and what I was trying to get to is Patreon has a really cool system for how you can get private stuff. If you've never been a Patreon subscriber, I've learned a lot myself because I've been patrons of other shows, but I've never seen a show that does exclusive content like only to Patreon. And we've really explored this. So you have your own private feed on Patreon, right? So like these are extra shows that you'll get just like a normal podcast. You just have to load it up into your podcast app. And you're going to get a bunch of extra content every month from Utini. So this is not just the Corey, Eric, and Charles content, right? This is the Utini content. So it's going to be some high-quality stuff from folks other than just the three of us who, quite frankly, don't have anything good to say about anything. So I don't know why you're listening to this in the first place.
But if for some reason you do want more of us, we're making sure that we are also in the extra content.
That's right.
Yes, we are going to be here chatting away and having a great time. So
one more thing I should clarify too. If you are not going to be a Patreon subscriber, right? Remember I said I didn't want to just shill about this the whole time. We're going to be generous with this content, right? It's really good content. It's valuable for what we're doing on utini.com and the website. And occasionally, probably once a month or so, we're going to take some of this content and drop it into our main feed. So even if you don't become a Patreon subscriber, you can get kind of a glimpse into that by continuing to listen to the podcast, just like you always have. I think we'll probably do one episode per month of either Bounty Hunt or Legends Look Back and that sort of thing. So you can kind of see if you're interested in becoming a Patreon or a patron, or if you just want to be interested in the content. So keep an eye out for that stuff. It's coming soon. The first episode of Legends Look Back is almost done, and Bounty Hunt is on its way. So
absolutely. Now, I want to take a quick break here. Matt, this will be an edit point in the audio. Guys, Rise of Skywalker tickets are available right now if you want to go buy them.
Whoa. Is that happening right now?
They went on sale early.
Why?
So if you are on this live stream, go to Fandango right now.
Well, Eric, you live in Chicago, so do you need to do that right now? You got them already?
As you were talking, I got them.
Wow, we intended to build a break-in and everything for that, so good work.
All right.
I should probably do the same.
Going. If you're in Chicago and you want to go to the Evanston Century 12 at 6 p.m. for the XD showing, me and two of my friends will officially be there on Thursday, December 19th. Wow. Live shows.
Frantically buying tickets. Shows.
This is a mess.
So
This is an absolute mess.
we intended to build in a break for this, but I like it. Let's just do it live.
Me too.
Sorry,
This is how
Matt.
we do
I
it.
guess you have to edit this little bit out.
Sorry, man. Also, anyone watching this, I want to see if we got any. Yeah, come on. We're going to take a quick break as we order tickets.
Matt's already telling us in the comment all the time he's having to edit. He's gonna hate us, Matt. If you feel the need to quit, I would understand. Please don't. I beg you. But
Massive props also to Heather Goldman, our social media person, who posted that in our Slack Cantina talk as we were recording, and I saw that. So well done, Heather. Thank you.
It took me into a queue.
A virtual queue.
Whoa, did it really?
Yeah. And it says there's a 2-minute estimated wait time.
Oh, geez. This is intense. Movie time start on
Dude,
Thursday.
what is going on?
What if we don't get tickets, Charles? We both live in not huge cities. Let's see here. Thursday, December 19th. Caitlin, what theater is it? Is it which one is it? Is it Regal Pinnacle? That's it, right?
Did we miss a giant announcement that said these were actually going on sale before the trailer?
No, they're supposed to go on afterwards. But I feel like they just put all the info up.
All right, I'm at less than a minute.
Where is it? Which theater is it? It's Marquee Cinemas. I don't want to see it in 3D. I want to see it in standard. 6 p.m. Is that the first showing? What does MXC mean? What is that? Ultimate experience and comfort, picture and sound quality. I think that's the one I want.
This is riveting video content.
It's Marquee Cinemas Pinnacle 12, Caitlin.
Me staring at a timer.
I'm having to like yell at my wife in the other room. we didn't intend for this, but this is what you get with live content.
Exactly. On the one night when these are going on sale.
All right, reserve sitting, 6 p.m. This is stressful. I'm sweating. My palms are so sweaty right now.
Palms are sweaty, knees weak.
Not Marquee? Oh shit! I'm in the queue.
Yeah, get out of that
How
queue.
long?
Leave page. Get out of there. Which one is it,
I'm
Caitlin?
still less than a minute.
Figure out which one it is.
Select.
I don't even know that I've never even been to this theater. All right, movie
This is insane.
theater at the Pinnacle in Bristol. Here it
Dude, the
is.
showtime that I was looking at is already sold out. This is insane.
Oh my god, this is stressful. It's Marquee Cinemas Pinnacle 12. Is that not it? No.
Oh my gosh, this is the Living Force
Oh my
exclusive.
god. Yo, this is actually an issue.
Pinnacle Parkway, right? 680? Yeah, okay. Pinnacle
God,
Parkway.
how did this happen?
Marquee Pinnacle 12. That's got to be a digital 3D. I want regular standard MXC. Let's get 6 p.m. Checking ticket availability. Tickets. I'm going to buy 4 just in case Andrew doesn't get them.
I can't believe I got mine so... Like, are they real?
Choose seats.
Is this
It's
happening?
reserve seating.
Oh, I didn't get reserved seating.
Whoa, look how... Jesus, there's only like 5 of these sold out. Can you see this? I don't know if you can even see this. Yeah, holding up to the screen. Look at, there's nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone
Good.
that I'm
Then get
looking-
them.
Just come see it with
Everyone
me,
that I'm
Charles.
looking
You're
at
almost
is
close enough to
completely
me.
sold out.
What do you think, Caitlin? Back row, center aisle? I can't see that, so I don't know.
Oh my god, dude. This is a nightmare.
What is happening?
This is like the only time
What do you
I
guys
can
think? Is back row the best, you think? I don't know.
I think so.
I think so too.
I'm a back row kind of, or like the more back.
You're a
guy.
backdoor kind of guy, Eric?
That's me,
Is that what you're saying?
exactly.
Okay.
This is all getting cut anyway. Or as much as Matt wants to. Maybe it all stays in. I don't know. I don't control this fate, this destiny.
All right,
I
right in
don't
the
feel
center.
like this. I don't feel like this even makes any sense. All 3 of the 7 o'clock showtimes at this giant theater say that the only seats that are available to actually select are like the wheelchair accessible areas.
Oh my
That's
God,
not.
this is gonna cost me $60.
That seems
Jesus.
crazy. Yeah, mine cost me like 57.
I don't know what to do right now, guys.
Do you not have any option? Maybe your theater is like not accurate. Maybe that's not accurate.
Are you going through the theater's website or through Fandango?
Through Fandango.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
But like
mine-
when I'm on Fandango and I'm looking at the other theater options like in the area, like most of their options are grayed out. Like they're not on sale technically.
Right.
Is what
Hey, will you
it's like.
will you start a group chat with me, Andrew, and Yachty and say,
So-
hey, I'm buying tickets because they're going to sell out?
I can't podcast under these circumstances. I got to figure this out.
Yeah, you do. No, you do.
I'm not kidding.
We'll figure it
No,
out,
I
Charles.
can't believe you.
Carry on without me. What does it look like I'm doing? Probably staring into the abyss. I'm staring at my computer screen. I'm wondering if this is just a fluke. I will literally see this anywhere.
Are you
Right.
kidding me? No. Well, I gotta buy the tickets. I can't do that. Hold on.
There's no way, right, that 1 a.m. showings are sold out already?
No way. Not that fit. Not in Charlotte.
this is-
You're in Charlotte,
This
right?
is- yeah, like this has got to be.
Go to the movie theater's website itself.
This is nuts. Guys, I see the receipt and the order. Like, I see the tickets in my phone and don't believe it.
Yeah.
Like, I did it. But this is,
I know, and you were the one that was probably most likely to not get your tickets because you're in Chicago.
yeah, but. God.
All right.
Oh my God.
I think I got it. Slack is blowing up too.
Yeah.
Everything Meg and our Slack team says that everything at her theater sold out too. That can't be right. I think this is a fluke.
Oh my God. Now I'm in line on this website and my estimated wait time is 30 minutes.
No way. No way. Not in Charlotte.
I'm
In
not-
Charlotte. I don't believe
Bro,
that.
I'm not joking.
I mean,
Freddie in the chat says he got his in Anaheim. This is like Celebration all over again, guys.
yeah.
This is a nightmare.
It was so stressful.
I'm going to try to get tickets for that opening weekend with my dad back home too.
I'm only
complete
getting.
my purchase. So I don't even know if this is the right theater or the right place or the right price or any of that crap. All I know is I think I have them.
As long as you have tickets to see it somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I have
Yes.
it opening night. I need to get him on the Sunday IMAX because they also just announced that they're
What?
doing more posters.
What?
What?
No! Look at this! Look at
What?
this!
I can't read that.
What?
What did it say?
What does it say?
It says
We can't read.
something went wrong. Try again later.
I feel like this is a mistake. I feel like they're not supposed to be up yet, and there's some kind of an issue.
People are saying that they got them already, though. Everyone just come to Anaheim. Still tickets, Freddie says.
Yeah, I can still get them on mine.
Movies, theaters. Purchases.
Our podcast episode is literally just going to be
You trying to get on this? Charles, what's your zip code?
for Charlotte 28204. But I'm trying to do it through the main website, like through the actual theater's website now, as opposed to Fandango, because Fandango is
What's
messed
the
up.
theater you're trying to get to?
AMC Carolina Pavilion.
AMC Carolina Pavilion.
Do you see them? Like with the times
it's
grayed out?
AMC.
If you're looking at
Holy shit! They have so many.
I know they're playing it on like every screen, which is why that makes no sense.
Because it's going through AMC.
So I'm on AMC's normal website also trying to do this, but my wait time is now 18 minutes. So
My
it clearly
time is
wasn't going
2
to be
minutes.
30, but it's also I'm trying to buy them for at home now for my dad and I to go see. Let's see if this works. Yeah, this one worked. And there's seats.
Because I think everyone else goes through Fandango, but AMC like makes you go through the AMC site through Fandango. You know what I mean?
What? It's not. It's giving me an error every single time. What is happening? This is. I wonder if everybody's crashing the Fandango site.
This is a nightmare.
This is stressful. This is stressful. This is
very
stressful.
stressful.
I'm so stressful.
So you don't have them yet either, Corey?
I don't have them yet either. No. Can I? Let's see here. Gift cards in Showtimes. No, that's Showtimes. I don't want that. How do I? Can I buy online at this website? Purchase. That's gift cards. I
God.
don't want that. Movies, Showtimes.
What's up, Freddie and Front Boy and Wes? I'm just looking at the chat. This is crazy. This is insanity.
This is
Charles is getting mad.
Yeah.
dude, the quieter I get.
Whoa!
the
I got
more-
an email from PayPal saying I authorized a payment to Fandango.
Oh god.
Oh, what is happening? Episode 27, The Quest for Tickets.
Yes. Yeah, Freddie, this is shockingly early. Absolutely. All
Yeah,
right.
I think someone did mess up.
And now, like, they're already going.
This
So,
doesn't make any sense.
Charles,
All right, so I'm trying to
less than
buy
a
the
minute. Hey,
ones.
I'm going at your
All right.
AMC.
I got them for in my hometown with my dad just fine, but I'm still in the queue with 15-minute wait time on AMC for the ones
All
here.
right,
in Charlotte.
I'm into your AMC.
But
so I don't know how to
okay,
get
but you're gonna look and you're gonna have the same issue I had, I think,
Hold on, let me see it.
where like you
How
click the 7 p.m.
How many would you want?
times. How many? What?
Tickets.
2. But it's gonna let you get all the way to where you pick seats, and then it's just the wheelchair accessible spots where like you
No,
put a
dude.
wheelchair.
There's only 2 unavailable. Oop.
Only two. So it's working now through Fandango?
Yeah.
What is that? All right, let me try again real quick.
Yeah. And there's only two. There's only two
I think that
fallout for that
people, I
showing, so
think
you
that
should be
people
fine.
must be crashing Fandango, guys, because I'm
Yeah,
trying
you
to
should be
load the
fine.
website now and it's going super slow. Even though I'm streaming and stuff from my computer, so that's probably not helping.
Right. But no, you should be fine now, Charles.
Okay, let me try again because it was being weird. Maybe they pushed the tickets live like when the game kicked off because it was supposed to kick off around now, right?
I don't understand why. What is my
Yeah, maybe.
All right, let me try this again through Fandango. This nightmare of an evening.
Oh
Because
my
it was already
God.
going to be hard enough for me to go to this showing as is because I had to be at work the next day at 4:30 in the morning and I
Right.
don't get off work until 6 p.m.
This is absolute madness. And I don't even know if I'm gonna be in. I might be in Michigan on that Sunday for family Christmas, or I'll be in Illinois. But either way, I want to get IMAX tickets, so I gotta know.
purchases? Let me see. It doesn't show up in my purchases in Fandango though, even though it says PayPal authorized the payment.
That's so weird.
I think that okay. So I'm in here. 37664.
All right, I'm back in. Okay. I'm back in. It's still only showing these 7 o'clock times for me, not grayed out, which is what I want, but this is weird. All right, Eric, I'm seeing the same thing. No seats are available for me to actually click.
That's so weird.
Why would this happen?
Do you
Should I
have the
try it on
mobile-
my phone? You're
Yeah,
doing
try
it
the
on your
mobile
phone?
app. Try the mobile app. I mean, sometimes the tech is more updated. I don't know.
What's the date?
The 19th is when you
The
can go
19th,
early,
Thursday the
6
19th.
p.m.
Select theater. It's the
So much for this episode. I'll tell you what.
That's okay. I mean, we're still just gonna freeze here in a little bit, and
All right, I'm in the app.
opening night fan event. That was kind of fun. Let me try that. 5 p.m. Oh shit! I don't even know what rotation am I on. Imagine if I looked that up. 6 p.m. That's like that's early.
So all the show times are showing up on the phone app,
Good.
and I'm back in a queue.
I'm gonna sneeze here. Try not
Oh
to mic.
Jesus! I'm on medicine. Oh my God! Holy crap! I'm on a
It's
medicine.
gonna be rough.
I'm on a medicine rotation, Charles. I won't get done till 5:30.
That's my issue too. I'm on OBGYN. I'm gonna
So
be
go see
delivering
like a
babies,
9
running out
o'clock
the
or
door.
something.
Damn, I'm gonna see a late showing. Shit, there isn't even late showings. There's only 6 p.m. That's the only thing that's up. That can't be right. 6 p.m. Bruh, am I not gonna get to see this the first night? No way.
No,
are you sure it's the
don't talk
Marquee?
crazy.
Is it the Marquee? No, I'm not sure. Can you find out? Text them and find out. Pinnacle Parkway is the address, though, isn't it?
I don't remember.
This is madness.
People in our chat are finding it. Looks like they're
All right,
getting
so
it
yeah,
too.
Adam. So Adam, you got tickets in the Australia future. That's good.
Meanwhile, there's a
Jared,
drag
you got
race
him, I
outside
think.
of Charles's window.
Ross got some.
Dude, I'll tell you what. It's that kind of night.
Yeah, okay, this is the right one, Caitlin. It is the Marquee. Marquee? How do you say this? Is it Marquee?
I think it's marquee.
6 p.m. What time do I see your checkout is at?
Just buy every ticket for every showing.
I don't. Caitlin, what time is my checkout on medicine? I can't remember.
I feel like 6:30 has been the latest checkout for you.
6:30 is OB. I think it's 5. Is it 5 or 5:30?
Let's say it was 5:30.
They'll let me leave. I'll just have to make it work.
My question is, do you want to go in scrubs?
Dude, I don't give a shit if it's scrubs or we're live. I don't give a crap. Ugh.
Ugh.
I never swear,
Oh
ever.
my god, Matt, longest break ever. We're sorry, man.
I know.
Some tech person messed up and hit the wrong button and sent these live.
Well, listen, it's not our fault that these jackholes
No.
decided we had planned to like stop and then, but this happened right in the
Yeah.
middle of our episode.
Freddie in our Slack channel posted, it feels like someone put the wrong time zone as the release, and I think that's absolutely true.
Yeah, that's probably true.
All right, it's working on my phone for whatever reason.
Listen, I made it work on my phone too, but then it didn't work. But
This is
listen,
just weird.
okay, so
Oh yeah, let me see.
so now I'm looking at
How much money do I have? Can I afford these?
okay, purchases,
Oh yeah, okay, I'm good.
my movies. Do I have any? I haven't added any. Okay, that's not it. How do I see which ones I've done? Spotlight. Jeez.
Moment of truth. Complete my purchase.
Come on, man. Get those tickets.
Says I've got them.
All right, Charles is in.
I don't understand. It says I've authorized the purchase, but the app is being really glitchy. Is it connected to Wi-Fi?
I feel like I should
God,
have.
that was
Oh, after I see the movie.
rough.
Yeah, man, that was not great.
Good Lord, have mercy. I still don't have them either.
It's gonna work.
I'm buying Friday night as well, right now. Also, a live stream exclusive. If you're using Fandango, just buy a child's ticket. Saves you $4 in Chicago.
There's a child ticket.
Yeah,
Can you do that?
I mean, yeah. Again, don't buy like when I bought my opening night, like 3 of us. I got all general admission, but like, I'll do 1 ticket. Okay, let's see. So it's gonna be Friday night and
Oh,
standard,
sheesh.
and then I'll see it again Sunday in IMAX.
Ah, come on, mine's still being dumb.
All right, cool. It's gonna be Friday night. As soon as Corey gets this done, then we're gonna go back to our Patreon tiers.
Yeah, sorry guys, man, what a nightmare. We're gonna just have to cut all of this out.
I'm so sorry, Matt. Well, here we'll tell you. Well, I can see on the Audacity where we'll be at,
Yeah.
so that'll help. Okay, order
By the
confirmation.
time we have this straightened out, the trailer's gonna be on.
I know. This is gonna be another logistical nightmare. Look at this crap. Look at this crap. I just have this loading bull crap
my
on my
God.
screen, and it's just not doing anything.
I
That's
bought
all
a second. Well, I was about to show this, but as a QR code, so I'm not gonna do that
Someone
Alright.
just steals your tickets.
for my. Something went wrong, but whatever. I got them. View my ticket, and that's when I add it to my
All right.
passbook.
If this doesn't happen in the next 2 minutes, I'm just gonna take my chances and do it after the
Take
show.
your chances. What does that mean?
Wait, what?
It means
No, sir. You're getting these.
I can't get the damn app to load. What am I supposed to do?
You want me to try on my end?
Yeah, try on yours. It's the marquee.
Hold on, what's the zip first?
It's search for 37. It's here. Hold on. It's 37620.
37620. Anyone that dropped in late to this is probably just like, what?
What are we watching here? I know.
What in the world is happening?
Mm-hmm. Matt said this break could be its own Patreon exclusive.
Not wrong.
He's not wrong.
No, he's not.
Well, Corey, now this zip code won't load for me. Good night.
Why can't I add this to my passbook?
37620.
All right, here I got it. The 6 o'clock at the Marquee Cinema.
Yeah, not
well,
the-
that one only shows IMAX 3D. For
Yeah,
me.
not that one. I think the app is crashing now too. I think Fandango is totally overwhelmed with this right now.
Yeah.
It's only showing me 3D options for every theater within 15 miles of that
Yes,
zip code.
like I can't even get the seats thing on the. I'm on my computer too, and I can't even get that to load at all. Like
That
everything
works
is
better on my
just
phone.
look at this. Now I can't even load the theaters. Look at this ridiculous
Oh, yeah.
bullcrap.
Ross
Just loading
said-
theaters. Nothing is happening.
Ross says try the Theater Chains app. The Theater Chain itself might have an app.
But this is like some off-brand bullcrap. What is Marquee? You ever heard of that? I don't know what that is.
No, like I know I'm familiar with the concept of a marquee.
What is that a line?
That's the thing. Yeah.
It's a
That's
line.
the,
right?
the title on.
I don't know what that is.
Jeez.
The Marquee.
Here it is.
That's,
Okay, wait.
that's what they put the movie names up on.
All right,
So when you're
here's
driving by, you can
MXC.
see 'em.
Here's the website. Okay, maybe I can buy them through the website. Let's see what happens. The website is just spinning. Spinning. What the F is going on here? I can't get tickets. It's broken.
Yeah, broken. Not helpful.
All right. Folks in the chat are saying that online is blowing up about ticket sales. Yeah. Guys, I don't think it's going to happen for me. I don't.
No, it's Corey. We will forego the entire episode to get you tickets. This
Listen,
is
we're just spinning. There's not any queues or anything. Like, nothing is happening at all. Fandango is crashing. Oh yeah, I didn't notice that was going through there. Yeah, that's a good point. So
is that everyone's?
it's going through the live stream because it's my desktop computer. Oopsies. How can I mute
Ooh,
these?
Just say do not disturb until next week.
All right, I think I got both tickets.
Just
in
do
my-
not disturb for 2 hours.
Yeah,
and nothing will come.
That's what I did.
All right, Thursday at 6 and then Friday at 7:55. All right, great.
Thanks, Jared, for the heads up.
Yeah, I have no Slack notifications going on my computer.
Yeah, I know. It was my computer. I'm dumb.
So,
Note to self: learning lessons about live stream. Don't do that.
God.
Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. There's 109 seats left. What is this?
Get 2 of them or 4 of them.
What? Why am I an idiot?
Corey, get them. Stop arguing with your wife and buy the damn tickets.
No, you're an idiot.
I would like a break before this trailer happens.
All right. I'm on the main website.
God, see, oh my God, this is such a reason to tune into live. Man, the audio people, guys, consider yourselves lucky that you got to see this absolute meltdown.
This is what happened with Celebration, except way worse. I was mad, man. I was in that
Yeah, no,
line for
Celebration
like
was awful.
I was in that line for like 45 minutes. Everybody else in the entire flipping
World.
team got tickets, except I was still in that damn line, and finally I got out. Okay, it says something is happening on the website, but it's going
Something is
so
happening.
flippin' slow. We have 20 minutes until halftime, it says. Or somebody in this chat said.
Yeah, Matt said that.
Oh, my chat has stopped refreshing. I think it just stops refreshing at some point for me.
Now my website is just spinning on this.
Since we're cutting all this out, I can bang my head repeatedly against the mic, right?
Yes,
Yes,
That's-
absolutely.
I think so. All right. Fandango app is officially useless. I'm Xing out of it. Officially useless. Dang. Man, that really stinks. Well, your session
my
is
gosh.
timed out. Well, I do have one sliver of hope because I did get a confirmation email from PayPal, which is kind of weird.
But nothing's in your Fandango account.
Yeah, well,
You need-
Fandango is being dumb.
You need something to show them though when you get to the theater. I feel like
Yeah.
with like a time and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like Fandango, it won't load the seating. I get a big giant empty white space on their website, and the main website for this movie company is just spinning and spinning and spinning, like nothing is happening. Let me try it on my phone. Marquee.
I think it finally loaded for me the normal times. Let me see if it's working. So you want 6 o'clock?
Yeah, at the Marquee Cinema's Pinnacle.
Oh my
12.
gosh.
Okay. Let me see if it works. Two adults, four. Or
Four.
four.
I want 4.
4. Let me see.
Oh my God. Heather posted this 36 minutes ago.
I know, this is ridiculous.
Thank you, Heather, but also
Yeah, Heather, you're amazing. I mean, you're amazing. Oh, Jared
You're
said
wide
that he's had
enough.
the same thing
No.
happen with Fandango and PayPal, so there's hope.
it's trying to load, Corey.
Wow, okay.
You know, if
Wow.
Heather hadn't posted this, I might have actually not gotten tickets.
Right.
Sorry, no passes allowed. What does that mean?
You can't use like gift cards or whatever.
Oh. Well, are you... Oh,
Ooh,
my-
we got a runtime now officially.
wonder if... That's weird. Wonder if I actually can't do this. I just got this red text on... I don't want to see it in 3D. Wait. Okay, let me try it on my phone, see what's happening. OmniWebTicketing5.com is the crappy website that this...
Jesus.
It's a good theater.
It just sounds like a website I want to put my credit card info.
Guys, it's not going to happen. I'm going to have to wait for all these websites to come back. Like, it's just not going to happen.
I'm still trying. I've got the grayed out loading bar trying to
I know.
pick seats.
It's Fandango is just it's overwhelmed. This happens every year when they do this. Every single year.
We broke the internet.
We did.
Go to help. You want to say hi to everybody?
All right, guys. I think we should move on, and I think I'll get tickets for the. Wait. Something
It's when
happened.
he accepted his fate. That's so Jedi. It's when he accepted his fate
You did.
that things changed.
Check boxes.
All right.
Check boxes. Check boxes. 4
I need
tickets.
I need to pay. This is too much.
Processing. Please work.
Oh.
Please work. Come on, Omni Web Ticket. All right, 30 minutes later and 2 beers later, I'm very intoxicated. So intoxicated, I can't even enter my PIN number.
Oh. Come
on. Well, I never thought that the first time we went live would be the episode in which we just yelled at computer screens for a solid 45 minutes.
We should just play all of this on 10 times speed, just so people can hear the chaos.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Andrew said, "If all else fails, I guarantee you guys that my theater will not sell out. You'll just have to fly to Alabama."
All right, how we doing?
I am on this crappy Omni ticket website, and it's just spinning. So I'll take my chances with this crappy website, and let's just move on from here, and let's see what happens.
All right, so Matt, you gotta say at about the 50-minute mark is where we're gonna pick back up. Here, let's put that in Slack, and then I'll bring us back in. Hold on, I'm gonna write that in.
Somebody's doing dishes now. What's happening?
Craziness.
Did you already eat, Caitlin? Okay. You guys want to hear me eat into my microphone?
Absolutely
Nope.
not.
But I have stuffed crust pizza from
that
Pizza
sounds
Hut.
like one of the worst
All right.
things you can eat.
All right.
I'm
So guys,
so hungry.
We're gonna go back at the 3rd Patreon tier. I'm gonna make a joke about this to
These people
Tell
don't
everyone
even care about Patreon anymore. They hate us now. All right, they absolutely
live
hate
people
us.
do, but everyone else that does the other 150 people that are gonna listen to the audio don't.
That's true.
All right, are we ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. All right, everyone. So, what just happened before this little audio break that you just heard? We just spent the last 40 minutes getting our Rise of Skywalker tickets. Corey still doesn't technically have his, but we are going to press on
Yes.
with this episode.
We-
So if you are listening to the audio, man, if you were watching the live stream Monday night, you could have just witnessed all of us have a collective meltdown.
It's so terrible.
Tears were shed.
I'm like, I need to change shirts now. I'm probably so sweaty. Like, this is ridiculous.
Things
right.
were said that can't be taken back.
Exactly. So what we're going to do now, we're going to continue with these Patreon tiers. We're going to talk about a couple books here, and then we are going to have our trailer reaction because that's going to come up sooner rather than later in this chat.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe.
we
Now,
just got
listen.
done-
If the trailer happens really fast like this, we're just gonna take a break. We're gonna relax. We're gonna take a breath. And it's on YouTube. Okay, so the trailer will be there after a brief break. All right. So let's just.
It will.
It's true.
Here we go. All right. So we just got done. You listeners know what we just did because it was 30 seconds ago for you. This was almost an hour ago for us.
I know.
So we just got done talking about our Guardians of the Wills level, which gets you Legends Look Back and Bounty Hunt. After that, we go up one more level, which is going to be $10 a month. Guardians is $5. $10 a month makes you part of the Inquisitorius for our Rebels lovers out there.
That's right.
So this gives you access to a couple cool things. You get everything in the bottom tiers. You also get Aftermath, which is what we're calling our after shows in the podcast. Corey, you want to tell them a little bit about what that actually means?
Yeah, so Aftermath will hopefully be a better version of what you just witnessed. So after every show, Charles, Eric, and I, oftentimes, if we're not in a huge hurry, we will kind of hang out and, quote unquote, shoot the shit, right? We'll just talk about Star Wars. We'll talk about what's happening in our personal lives, kind of what crazy stuff is going on in mine and Charles's doctor lives without disclosing any patient information because we do support HIPAA and will not violate any patient confidentiality.
Damn right.
Yes. But anyway, we will. Aftermath is going to be a cool show we're doing exclusively for Patreons. We will end our live stream and we will start a new live stream directly to Patreon, and we'll talk about Star Wars. Just kind of hang out for probably about somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes after every episode, and kind of recap we might do a little more honest. I mean, not honest is not the right word. A little more less filtered, like on our book reviews and stuff. Maybe a little less filtered stuff, but
Yeah,
always cognizant of being respectful of authors and things like that. So Aftermath will be
Absolutely.
it'll be a fun little after party essentially.
absolutely. And in addition to Aftermath, the Inquisitorious level gets access to the council meeting, which is just a live Q&A every month. For a while, we were asking you guys to email in, tweet at us with a bunch of questions, but we kept finding that with each episode, we kept getting behind. We kept getting so much Star Wars content, which we love, that we weren't able to answer a bunch of questions. So what we are doing, we're going to consolidate those questions into one Q&A every single month. So if you're at the Inquisitorious level or above, you can come on in, just straight up answering questions. You can ask us about books. You can ask us about Star Wars. You can ask us about anything except for legitimate medical advice. Because again, huge HIPAA supporters here. Go to your own physician.
I mean, I don't know. Everything does have a price tag, so
That's the higher levels. We'll get to
that's
that.
right. That's right.
All right. So that is our Inquisitorious level. That is our 4th level. We have 2 more to go. Charles, what is right above the Inquisitorious?
Above the Inquisitorious. So that would be the Alliance High Command, which is a $25 tier. It includes everything that we've already talked about. So every new tier will include everything that was in a prior tier. But it also includes what we're calling All Wings Report In. So that's going to be a named shout out for everyone that's in this tier on every single episode of the main show. It will also include the same Aftermath after show that we talked about before. But at that point, you're actually going to be able to put in questions essentially specific for us to talk about. Is that right, Corey?
No, actually, at the Alliance High Command, if you are willing to spend 25 solid macaroons.
Oh, you can just come in and hang out with us in the Zoom chat.
Yes, absolutely. So like we do a big video call. It's kind of like Skype. We use a software called Zoom. And if you are in the Alliance High Command, you can actually come into the video call with us and participate via audio and video like the 3 of us are doing. So you can actually kind of do.
I should probably not introduce any tiers because I know nothing about any of this. And I'm reading off of a paper that Eric wrote. So
that's
ignore
that's
anything
fair.
That's
that I
fair.
say.
That's fair. Well, I can finish this up, I guess. Yeah. So join the Aftermath is what we have that event called. Next thing we're gonna do is we did this one time in a weird roundabout way. I don't guys. Do you remember how we did it? I can't remember. Go
It
ahead.
wasn't great.
It
It
wasn't
wasn't great, whatever it was.
It wasn't great. No, but that is the infamous night in which I got way too drunk and completely crapped all over iJedi. So,
That's true. That was great.
yes. So this event is called Night at the Opera. If you are a $25 Alliance High Command member, you will get to join the entire Utini team a couple times every year for a live watch party viewing of one of the Star Wars films. So we haven't yet figured out the details of this, but we have some really good ideas of syncing up our time. We can all hang out via video chat and commentate, make jokes, get kind of tipsy, probably a little rowdy, and have a good time and watch some Star Wars
And it
together.
will always be Attack of the Clones.
Yes,
That's
always Attack of the Clones. So if you've never heard this story, we did this. I can't remember how we think it was May 4th a couple years ago.
Yeah, it was May the 4th.
Yeah, we did a live sync up of what was it? A New
It
Hope?
was New Hope.
Yeah.
It was New Hope.
We did a live sync up of A New Hope, and we all just kind of participated in via chat in the Slack channel. And I had a little bit too much to drink, and that is when all of the iJedi jokes originated. So, yes,
So you can get on the ground level for the next iJedi jokes
apparently.
at this tier.
Sorry, go ahead.
Because I was going to go to the final thing in Alliance High Command, which is something that I'm super looking forward to. It's called Your First Steps. And what that is kind of what we do on the whole at Utini, compressed into bite-sized pieces. And what that is at Utini, our whole goal is to get people into the expanded universe. We want to get you reading. We want to tell you what your next book should be in kind of a general way. If you're in the Alliance High Command level, you get that in a way more personal way, to the point where you will ask us what book you should read, and then one of the 3 of us will send you a personalized video outlining our recommendations based on what you like, based on what you're looking for, only to you. It'll be, again, you'll get our faces, our voices, our personal takes on things. So we think that'd be a fun way for us to give back to you for supporting us in such an awesome way. Huh, I like that tier. That's a pretty good tier.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. The last tier is the highest tier. If you love us this much, I would be astounded. This is the Jedi High Council tier. $40 a month gets you. You can pilot the ship. Simply means every single time we interview an author, we will make sure we specifically ask all of those questions every single time. You give us a handful of questions, we'll ask all of them. Unless, with some discretion, you can't ask them really inappropriate or crazy questions or disclose things. So we obviously have to filter that kind of stuff. You also get some Utini merch. So you'll get like a t-shirt, coffee mug, kind of cool stuff we have coming up. We're going to talk a little bit more about that here in a little bit. Get some Utini merch when you sign up, and you'll get a sticker or a bookmark every single month. And then lastly, we have a cool thing called Sit on the Council, which basically means we will sit down with you on a regular basis and talk about utini.com and what we're looking at doing next. You can kind of give us some ideas, give us direction. You can tell us collections that you specifically would like to see, and we'll go write them pretty quickly. So, if you're willing to join us at that level, then obviously you really care about what we're doing at Utini. So, we'll involve you in the greater picture of what's going on and let you sort of direct things a little bit. So, that's about it, guys. Those are our Patreon tiers. Sorry to eat up so much time talking about them. We're really excited simply because so much extra content is coming down the pipeline. And like we said, not all of this is monetary based, right? We're going to include a lot of this in our main feed. So you guys that are just listening to the podcast as regulars can sort of get in on it, if you will.
Absolutely. So to refresh that real quick, our tiers: $1 a month, Utini tip jar; $2 the Jedi Initiate; $5 the Guardian of the Wills; $10 the Inquisitorius; $25 the Alliance High Command; and $40 a month the Jedi High Council. All this can be found on patreon.com/Utini. We are so thankful for everyone that has supported us so far and that may do so in the future. And again, if you don't have any money to spare or you want to just keep listening or live streaming, feel free. We're so stoked that people love to listen to us talk about Star Wars, and we're going to keep doing it no matter what.
That's right.
Whew. Okay, enough shilling for this episode, guys. I think that was all right. Before we take our break to talk about the trailer that's upcoming, I want to hit a couple more things. We did add a couple more collections to the website this week. I want to just keep hitting that every single episode because our team at Utini is doing an amazing job putting out a lot of great book collections just in time for the holidays. I know, Charles, you had your horror collection we talked about the other week. We had a Pilots collection that went up recently. There's the Bail Organa collection that just went up that I did not make, but I did thoroughly enjoy. So be sure to go to the reading guides over there and go check that out. Now, before we take off, I have 3 books I want to talk about, guys, because we have Resistance Reborn and Force Collector coming up next month. We talked about those a little bit. Those are going to get some roundtables. Those are going to get some chat on Utini. However, listeners, there have been 3 books that have come out in the last month that we have reviewed over on the site. Well, 2 that we've reviewed this month on the site, and that we've talked about privately, but we haven't really talked about on the show. So I wanted to do a little bit of a lightning round on these 3 new releases, if you haven't picked them up yet, to kind of give you our opinions. So first thing that came out this past month was the Dooku Jedi Lost script book. Now, if you've been listening for a while, you know we have done a full roundtable on Dooku Jedi Lost, the audio drama by Kevin Scott. Came out earlier this year. It was kind of like an audio play. We all loved it. I think I can say pretty easily, right? I mean,
oh yeah,
very much a hit. And because so many people loved it, they decided to combine it into a script book. So if you pick this up at a Barnes & Noble on Amazon using your Utini link, ideally, it is going to be the script the actors read, complete with descriptions of the sound effects and all the character names. Now, I know Corey and I own this. Charles, you haven't gotten this one, right?
No, I have it.
You have it? Okay.
I thought you said you had it. It looks gorgeous too. If you haven't seen the cover already, it looks super sick. Like just being like
especially
physical.
the back.
Yeah,
because we already knew what the front looked like.
Right, the back has got this sweet logo on the back of it. See if you can see it there. Yeah, the sweet logo on the back. Man, this book is kind of weird too. We kind of discussed this on the show. I wonder if I have anything in reach here. Let me grab a regular book. Hold on. So the book is weirdly shaped. So we talked about this privately in Slack. Like you can kind of see it's like narrow, right? It's not as wide as a normal hardcover is, right? It's like kind of narrow. So we kind of bounced around the idea at Utini is like, is this going to be the standard for like radio novelization type of things? What are they called? Radio dramas, audio dramas?
Yeah, radio dramas.
Audio
Yes,
drama.
and it's interesting because as an actor in my quote unquote real life, this is the normal width or maybe a little bit bigger of play scripts. So it's very much in that form. So for me, it was really fun to read this because it kind of combined my two biggest loves of theater and Star Wars. So my basic review of it as I flipped through it was that it's amazing. If you loved the Dooku Jedi Lost audio drama,
Which we did.
you're gonna freaking love this. If you didn't listen to it because either you didn't want to pay for that kind of audio, you didn't have Audible, whatever the case may be, but you still want the story, you gotta pick this up. It is a tremendous story that gives so much background to Dooku and Ventress and Sifo Dyas and all kinds of things like that. And if you want to know our thoughts on the actual story, again, go to the Big Round Table. But I wanted to take a second to shout that out because you get a perfectly beautiful package with a great story.
Absolutely.
All right. Next thing I wanted to talk about was the Skywalker saga, which is Delilah Dawson and Brian Rood. I got that right here. Bada bing, bada boom.
It's huge.
People that are on the live stream. It's
Nice.
It's so large. Yeah, and physical copy is so large. Like it's so much bigger. It's thicker than you expect it to be. It's taller than you expect it to be.
So this is about a look of one of the pages. This is kind of the format of the book. It's a younger book. It's kind of a children's book, and it goes through all 8 thus far saga films, and it has basically illustrations and text and takes you through each saga film at kind of a breakneck speed. And unfortunately, that was one of the things that didn't quite hit for me. I wrote a review of this on Utini. There's a full review of it. But for me, what I would generally say is that if you want kind of a coffee table book that has some gorgeous drawings on it that are kind of stills, right? They're not action shots. They're not like Galaxy of Adventures motion like interpretations. It's kind of like, here's the screenshot of the film. Here's the painting. If you want that on your coffee table to kind of glance through and love, absolutely pick this one up. It's really beautifully done. But if you're reading this to like a kid at bedtime, it goes by a little too quick to pick up all the details if you don't know the story. And if you do know the story, again, it goes by a little too quick to get some emotional moments. So personally, I would recommend some of the amazing novelizations we've gotten recently. Or if you want more Delilah Dawson, like Black Spire, which we talked about, is a little bit of a better pickup. But did either one of you guys check this one out?
I did. I have it. And I haven't read a lot of it yet. I've read like a good maybe first 10 pages or so. And I agree with you. I mean, it does blow through things pretty quick, but I'm very interested to kind of get a kid's perspective to see what that's like. I mean, we are all adults coming into this, and it's kind of hard to sort of enter into anything in the eyes of a child. So I know that Stacy on our team said that she was really interested in the book with her kids. She has some young boys, so interested to hear kind of what she has to say about it. If they like it, if they don't like it. Some of the artwork I think is original. It looks really cool, like it's original.
Yeah,
artwork.
it is original stuff.
Some of it, I think some of it is. I mean, I could be wrong if I haven't actually looked at it all, but like it looks like some of the artwork could be maybe like take a screen still and then like artify it almost, like kind of like one of those art apps. Like it just looked a little too crisp to be actual. Yeah. Like if it is real artwork, then it's incredibly impressive artwork. But I don't think it is. I think some of it is faux artwork. I think some of it is real artwork. But it's a cool book. I think it's absolutely worth buying, and anything to support Delilah Dawson too, because she's an amazing author.
Without a doubt.
So.
And the last thing I wanted to talk about was a little book called Spark of the Resistance, which if I move my Rey and my Zoe Bliss over here, grab it off the shelf. Spark of the Resistance is a Journey to Rise of Skywalker book from Justina Ireland. It's a middle grade novel, technically pretty quick, like 200 and change pages. It's a story of Rey, Poe, and Rose as they go to a new planet. New characters, new planet. There's a weapon they got to find. It's a very fun adventure novel, and I had a blast with this. I really think it was really well written. I haven't loved a lot of the middle grade novels we've gotten, like Weapon of a Jedi, Smuggler's Run, things like that. I think they're cute, but they're not really my style. This I thought was really well written, really fun, and a really cool way to get you hyped for 9, because we haven't gotten stuff with like Rey and Poe and all them in a while. So I get a full review of this is up on Utini as well. But this was tons of fun. I can't recommend it enough, honestly.
Yeah, I haven't picked that one up. Between that and Skywalker Saga, I think I would actually lean towards that one if I was going to pick one of them up. And I
Yeah.
listened to that Justina Ireland interview that was on Friends of the Force the other day, and she just sounds like a
Yes.
great human being. So
Yes, huge shout out to Friends of the Forest. That was a great interview, honestly. She has a ton of cool insight. She's a lot of fun, and I'm sure we'll, maybe bring it around here at some point. That would be fantastic.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we are going to take a quick break. You're going to hear from a Utini member. We are going to prepare our minds as best we can because when we come back, we are going to be witnessing the final trailer for Episode 9, The Rise of the Skywalker. See you in a bit. What's up, everyone? All right, guys. Here we are. Real quick.
We butchered the shit out of that. What we are here to say, let's just get this over with. What we're here to say is what are we here to say?
We
will be back with a separate stream with our trailer reaction so that we don't leave y'all hanging for 30 to 45 minutes. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to shut this one down and we will be back shortly with the most exciting thing to happen in Star Wars in a few months.
Now, the only one with any ability to do that. Good work, Charles.
All right.
I can't talk at all, man. All right, we'll be back in a little bit, guys. See ya.